Paul Mancano here from the PNC Digital Desk. PNC Bank, helping to make banking easier. Orioles beat the Blue Jays in this one. Here's Brandon Hyde meeting with the media.
What do you think of Dean's performance tonight?
Just absolutely fantastic. So I'm just so, impressed, proud of him. Dean's had some up and downs and the last couple of years, and still a young starter in this league, and to come in 40,000 people here in Toronto in a pennant race, give up a 2-run homer early, and just absolutely settle in. That was the best pitching performance for him by far I've seen, from the standpoint of how he used all of his pitches. Great mix. Him and Adley worked great together. He was unbelievably competitive, and that's huge for us and huge for him. For me, that shows you the kind of pitcher he can be.
Is that a game that maybe gets away from him a year ago?
I mean, possibly. I think that he's just getting experience. And I really think that Red Sox experience honestly helped him by giving up some runs early, staying out there. He had a look on his face where that wasn't going to happen anymore. In that outing in Boston. And he carried over tonight. Guerrero hit a 94 5-mile-an-hour fastball down and in. It's a 2-run homer. It's early. There's a lot of game left, and he didn't let that unravel him. He continued to pitch and make big pitches in big spots and throw a ton of strikes. I think this is a great step forward for him.
So Radish kind of bounced back through some tough innings last night. You see Dean do it tonight. Is that rare to get these young pitchers doing that?
Well, I think that's part of being a starting pitcher in the major leagues, which is not easy to do. And to face the lineups you face, there's going to be adversity, and to be able to control that, limit damage, stay out there, understand that when we score, for me, like that fifth inning was a huge inning for Dean, and to him to go 1, 2, 3 the way he did right there, that showed me a ton. We score, I think it was the fifth, but we scored. It's a tight game. We've had trouble in the 5th or the 6th inning with these young starters, honestly, and for him to go out there and absolutely shove, it's really, really cool.
Obviously, you guys had your troubles with Manoah the first couple times through. To see Cedric and Adley come through there, how big was that?
Well, huge for Cedric. I think Ced's been, he's been grinding, wants to contribute. He's been, I gave him a couple days off tough lefties, and he comes out there, swung the back extreme. That was a huge homer for us, and then, Rutschman's going to be doing that a lot in his career. He's just a really good player.
You talked about big pitches in big spots for Dean, getting out of that 3rd inning jam too with the double play on Chet.
Well, that was pitching for me. He didn't let Kirk beat him there. Second, third, 1 out. Kirk, who's hurt us and is really good and has got unbelievable bat-to-ball skills and hits the ball all over the place. Just he's really an impressive hitter. And the thing about the battery there, Rutsch has been up in the big leagues for a minute, and Dean, who's young, and they talk about it. He doesn't let Kirk beat him there. Ground ball double play to get out of the inning. One of the biggest plays in the game.
Do you think publicly that's an aspect of Adley's game that's not talked about enough?
Yeah, and he's growing in that. I mean, there's game situation, how to navigate through these orders in the big leagues. That's something that our guys are developing, and you can only develop it here, and that's why it's hard. We've taken our lumps, but that part of managing how to get through an order and who can beat me, who can't, and what pitch works best for the certain guys, and all these things that it's not just throwing the ball over the plate. There's a pitching aspect to this whole thing, and for me that inning was a big growth for both of our guys, and to how to. And it's not going to work every time, but you're giving yourself a chance, and you're giving yourself a chance to throw the right pitch to get a double play ball. Understand we got an open base. All those things. Those are things that we haven't done really well this year. That we could, but because we're young and we're inexperienced. But I think that's what winning teams, and that's what these guys are learning right now.
not a ton of hits. Well, the first hit came in the fourth inning for you guys, but you still found a way to get into scoring position, taking the walks and stealing those bases, making the most of a couple of mistakes there. What does that say about just the base running and the athleticism of the group?
Yeah, well, I thought Alex Manoah was absolutely outstanding, and it was going to be a tough night. I mean, that was pretty evident early. He had really good stuff. He's throwing 96. He's got command. He's got a really good slider. It was going to be a tough night for us. Well, first, Dean doing what he did, and then Ced kind of, getting on one, kind of took the air out of the balloon a little bit. Then Rutsch, going back to back there, that was a huge lift for our team. But yeah, we're going to continue to run the bases hard. We run the bases hard, and we got a couple big hits there to tie the game, and it was great to see us. McKenna once again contributes, Urias the other way, so really good at bats after that.
Given what you said about Manoah's ability, how proud are you just sort of on overall about the fact that you guys were able to get a result against him, get the win against him? He's been tough on you every time he's faced you.
Well, he's tough on everybody.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Yeah.
So, he's unbelievably competitive. He's got great stuff, and our guy's grinded. And he is an excellent starting pitcher, and he's going to be for a while. And those are the kind of guys you're going to face. And I'm happy with Dean went toe to toe with him. Did a great job.